Hey everybody, it's Trent again. I'm down here at Fremont Street. Just ran into a brother of mine that he would like the world to hear his story. So please take the time, listen to his story, feel it in your heart, don't judge, and just realize these are the truths that we're all ignoring. Speak to the world, my friend.
My name is Munir Muhammad Rafiq. I'm a veteran of Afghanistan war. I love America. I came to America in 1983 as a 25-year-old kid with two sick parents. I have 3 master's degrees from University of Hawaii in information technology, finance and economics. I have a bachelor degree from Monash University in Australia. I wanted to be a neurosurgeon, but the government of Afghanistan in 1978, we paid for my college education. So they sent me to Australia to study mechanical engineering because they wanted to open a car factory. So in 1976, December 26th, the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan, and my father's cousin called, and he was the biggest communist. His name was Dr. Kabir. He said, brother, today at 4 o'clock, the special forces is partners, and the communists are coming to kill you because they work for the AP, Associated Press of America. My father was a correspondent for the Associated Press. So we ran for our life. We walked the mountains of Afghanistan for 1 week, at night. My mother was diabetic, so he couldn't walk the mountains, so we hired a donkey. Once we reached the border of Peshawar, my father contacted the American embassy in Delhi, and my mother gave all her jewelry at the border police in Amritsar, Wagah, to let us go illegally cross into India. When we reached India, my father contacted Eugene Kramer, who was the head of the AP, and said, I'm a refugee now, I'm in your hand. So Eugene Kramer, who God bless him, he died recently, he told us, he sponsored us. We went to New York City, we landed in JFK, and New York Association for New Americans, which was a Jewish organization, because Eugene Kramer was Jewish himself.
How did the synagogue treat you?
The synagogue loved me because I'm a Jew from Afghanistan. I found out that I'm a fucking Jew in 2005 because the 12-year-old mountain goat went into the northern state of Faryab in Afghanistan in the mountain cave. He was illiterate, but in Afghanistan everybody has cell phone, they call it mobile phone. So on his mobile phone he called it that, he said, Dad, I found yellow white pages document. It's important, you should come. His father came to us, Jewish scrolls in Arabic, Persian, and classic Persian. So anyway, his father said, we are one of the last 10 tribes of Israel that, sorry, I'm short of breath.
Yeah, why don't you get some water, brother? Here,
so anyway,
here, let me grab you a bottle of water. Here, and take your time, man. I'm in no hurry.
So anyway, we are the Jews, one of the 10 tribes of Israel that settled in ancient Afghanistan called Bactria. Alexander the Fagid of Macedonia couldn't invade Afghanistan because Indica Kush is named after the Hindu Kush mountain, which is the third tallest mountain in the world. His troops died, half of his troops died in the Hindu Kush mountain in the snow. And then after 4 years, we finally married a Princess Roxana. And we call him Roxana. Roxana means the lady who emits light.
I see.
So we accepted him as our son because we are Pashtuns. We are 72 tribes. We fight each other like dog and cat. And when the foreign invader comes, we unite against the foreign invader.
How'd you end up on the street?
I got blown up by a Taliban car bomb in Afghanistan in 2009 when the fucking leader-in-chief Obama was running for president.
How long has it been since you've had it checked? Is it stable?
No, it's blind totally.
No, is it rotting though? Because a blind eye for like 10 to 15 years, after that it'll start dying.
It's gone. My cousin is the best ophthalmologist in the world.
Okay.
He works for Walter Reed. I went to check it. The side gone. You have about 10% vision in your left eye. Make sure that you don't lose that. I have traumatic brain injury. I have PTSD. I'm schizoaffective. I haven't slept for 72 days. 72 days. Without Diprexa and lithium 450, I cannot sleep, and I'm on the street because CIA has the policy of using and abusing you, and then drop you like a hot potato on the street.
Yeah, once they have everything
Once
they want from you.
Yeah. I spent my youth from 2005 to 2013. I was a contractor for the CIA. They were paying me $400,000 tax-free. I was given a corporate jet, Gulfstream 3 from General Dynamics, private jet, which is a CIA front company. And they will put me in the plaza, $7,500 a night. I bring the Afghan generals and make him a spy for the United States.
Yes.
I've even been to Area 51. Yes, there are aliens in Area 51.
Now will you let me talk to
Yes,
you,
please.
my friend?
Yes.
Brother, I know that your brain, because of the trauma you've experienced in your life, your brain kind of works against you, but your truths are in your heart, and I can hear your truths.
Yes, listen, I don't have a heart. I'm a dead. Mentally, physically I'm alive, but mentally I'm dead. This fucking nigger, excuse me, I shouldn't use the language, almost sodomized me on Main Street by rescue mission. I went for the food because we get free food from there, and he was trying to sodomize me for 45 minutes. I said, for God's sake, I'm disabled, I'm blind, put my dick in your mouth. So anyway, I ran away from him, and I called Marshal Belfort by Bonanza, and I flagged the Marshal car, and I said, sir, this is what happened to me. He said, I'll walk you. Then he said, why don't you go to courtyard? I said, have you been to courtyard?
Yeah.
Courtyard is a trap.
Yeah.
All the drug dealers, So anyway, he left me hanging there. His name was Marshal Belfort, Belmont, sorry. I lived in Belmont Country Club in Washington, D.C. It was done by Arnold Palmer.
So what's your plan now?
My plan is to get a housing. I'm going to go to Karen Modi's, Senator Karen Modi, independent of Hawaii. Sorry, Nevada. Not Nevada. Donald Trump called it Nevada. Nevada. But I love Donald Trump. I get beat up because of that. I hate Joe Biden with passion. I'm a registered Democrat. I've always voted Democrat in my life. But I hate Joe Biden because Joe Biden sold my country to the Taliban, and Taliban sold it to the Chinese.
So in 1992, I was in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, you're
I was in Desert Storm, Desert Shield. I was over there defending, and I also evacuated Somalia. Remember when the guerrillas were taking Somalia?
Down.
Yeah, I was there on the front lawn of the embassy.
Thank you for your service, brother.
Brother, thank you for who you are.
My MOS was until 92 Bravo.
Yeah, I know. It's and to me, we're family.
We are brother
Absolutely.
keeper.
Absolutely.
My brother is a Muslim. He's a multimillionaire. I went to San Fernando Valley to his house. He came and took me, actually drove me back. He said, I apologize. You've been eating from garbage for 4 years, and I'll take care of you. As soon as he found out that I'm Christian, he threw myself out of the house. He threw my Bible on the street and peed on it.
You realize, though, that's his fault. That's not your fault.
I was mad at him, but I got a vision. I see a white light. I don't see Jesus Christ in my belief. My lane.
Jesus Christ just wants you to wake up and be one with your God.
What Jesus said, vengeance is mine, you're your brother's keeper.
Yeah.
I have watched Jesus of Nazareth over 100 times on TBS.
I have goosebumps right now.
So anyway, I took it, iPhone 14, iPhone 13 Pro Max. I threw it on the street. I said, you threw my Bible on the street, I'm going to throw your phone so you can get help. He makes $50,000 a month flipping houses because he has his own architectural firm.
And,
Newport Design.
And he's ashamed of you.
His name is Kabir Rafiq. I have been given 6 blood transfusions at Sunrise Medical Hospital. I called him, I said, brother, I don't need your money. I can survive on the street, I'm a survivor, but they want somebody as emergency contact. Can I put you as emergency contact? He said, no, I don't have a brother. It's like being homeless and with a Christian brother.
You know what Jesus would say to you if he was standing right here? He would tell you need to love him more because he's the lost soul, not you.
Jesus said, vengeance is mine. Once who live by the sword will die by the sword.
Absolutely.
And the meek shall inherit the earth, not the millionaires and millionaires.
The poorest person, when you get into heaven, you're going to have your riches.
I am going to heaven.
Just
because
keep being a
Jesus-
good person, man.
Jesus loves me, that I know, because the Bible tells me so.
The Bible, but Jesus does. The
No.
Bible,
The Bible is a bullshit,
yeah.
because I go to the church, Trinity of Life Church, on 1000 St. Louis Avenue. I told the pastor, Pastor, I said, sir, you're claiming the Christians are very peaceful people. I know Jesus Christ didn't take a sword like Muhammad. He was not a military commander. But what about the Crusading wars, 100 years? You tried to kill the other Muslims. If you deny that, you deny the wisdom in the Bible.
Absolutely. Jesus also says the richest church is the one furthest from God.
Exactly.
How many poor churches do you see? And if you see a poor church, knock on the door. They'll welcome you, and they'll probably feed you and give you a place to sleep.
There is a poor church on Bonanza on 15th Street.
Yeah.
We buy a Spanish black. He found out that I'm homeless. He gave me a tent. I put it on Cushman Center. You know what Cushman Center is? Right?
Is that the tunnels?
No, under the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Cushman Center is the city park.
Okay, is there a lot of homeless there?
Yes.
Then I'm going to go there probably
Okay.
tomorrow.
So anyway, Marshall came and said, you don't have a permit, you cannot come here. I said, Marshall, I'm disabled, I'm allowed to, this is city property. No, go to courtyard and Main Street. They said, what is the difference between courtyard and Main Street? Then I said, Marshall, you didn't serve your country. You sent me to Afghanistan to fight Al-Qaeda and Taliban, and I got blown up by a car bomb, trying to save your wife's pussy and your daughter's vagina from Al-Qaeda and Taliban.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, he said, I served in the military. I said, show me your DD-214. He didn't have a DD-214. If you don't have a DD-214, you're not military. So I said, fuck you, I'm not leaving.
Well,
I appreciate
I'm
the
going to get
opportunity.
going. I'm going to. Do I have your permission to put this online?
Yes, please. Put it online. The other day I was by further down a little bit. I spent 32 days in jail and come to jail for being homeless and married and poor.
Right.
I celebrated.
I came from Oregon. They don't let you even sleep anywhere. They're harassing them so much.
Oregon is a beautiful country.
Yeah,
Portland,
Oregon's
Oregon.
beautiful, but I just sold
Which
my
part of
home and
Oregon are you
left.
From? Are you from Portland?
A little bit below.
Bend, Oregon?
Salem. Have you ever heard of Oregon State Beavers?
Yes.
The city is Corvallis, Oregon.
I was living in Atlanta, Georgia for 10 years. The
Oh,
fucking
okay.
Brave never won a championship when I was there.
Mhm.
When I came to Los Angeles and I became a Dodgers fan, those motherfuckers became World Series champions. And my niece was graduating from high school. She was a very smart kid, but she was anorexic. I said, why don't you apply to USC or Berkeley? She said, Uncle, I'm not good enough for that. She went to Georgia State. More than 1 year, she graduated from first freshman year at 4.0. Then she applied for USC, and she got a full medical scholarship at USC.
That's awesome.
The other niece of mine, she was 18 years old. She called, Uncle, I'm turning 18. My father wants me to become a doctor or engineer. I said, listen, you're 18, you're a fucking American citizen. Sorry, I used a lot of effort because I work with
You know what? I don't give a fuck. I do too.
So I said, tell your father to go fuck himself. Go whatever he said. I want to study fashion photography at Kansas City Institute of Art, which is very exclusive. So the recruiter from Kansas City called my brother and said, sir, why don't you let your daughter come to our school? My brother is conservative. He made an excuse. Oh, because your tuition is $44,000, I cannot afford it. The recruiter told them, we give your daughter full 4-year scholarship. Now she is the curator of the, well, before COVID-19, she was the curator of the Kansas City Institute of Art Museum, and she is also a fashion photographer, and she's a runway model. But because of COVID-19, they shut down the museum or the art gallery.
Yeah.
So she lost her job. Now she makes guitar pedals, and she's very happy in life. And she's anorexic. She cuts herself.
This generation, her generation, keeps cutting.
I see women being used by sexual predators being raped because all the fentanyl comes from Afghanistan, all the opium comes from Afghanistan, all the heroin comes from Afghanistan, all the crystal meth comes from. I was in Afghanistan. We were with the farmer. I was assigned by chief of the station, which is the highest security. CIA official. He said, go to Helmand province, which is the poppy field. And I told the farmer, at that time I appealed to his Islamic belief. I said, you're a Muslim? He said, yes, alhamdulillah. We just thank God to Allah. I said, but you know that planting poppies and making heroin and opium is against Islam. He said, my children are dying from hunger. Give me something else.
And you'll do it.
Then I will not plant poppy. I only make $200 a year, an acre, and Taliban pay me up front. And if I don't, sorry, I have to take a break. If I don't plant poppies, then they will kill me. I cried. So my boss was a government supervisor. His name is, I couldn't say his name because he's covered. He said, why are you crying, Muhammad? My middle name was Muhammad because I like Muhammad Ali. I said, because this man says this. You know what he said? If my children were dying of hunger, I would do the same. The farmer told me, do I care about some rich European or some rich American getting addicted to heroin? No. Give me something to feed my children. I said, why don't you plant saffron? I said, give me some saffron. You know what saffron is?
Yeah, saffron.
Not that many people know this.
Yeah.
It's called the red gold. It's 4 petals in it. It's very labor intensive, and mostly women in Afghanistan. Afghanistan saffron has been voted the best in 4 years, and the Iranians are pissed off at it.
Hey, we got to stop recording because people won't listen when it gets too long. So, everybody,
this is my brother.
This is my brother. I don't care what your opinion is of him. I don't care that because he was in Islam or anything. This is a brother just like you and me, and we all need to come together and we all need to love each other.
Love each other and die for each other.
Absolutely.
Don't leave each one behind.
Absolutely.
We were in operation and living operation.
In Ukraine recently, and because I don't care what nationality anybody is.
Brother. A lot of Navy SEALs came on Fox News and said, we want to evacuate 12,000 commandos of Afghanistan because they're better than us. They saved our life. And we have our own helicopters on Fox, on Sean Hannity. And I hate Sean Hannity with passion, but he's a stupid guy. But I watch YouTube channel.
I can feel that your heart's getting drained. You need to stop, brother.
You know, we said we have our own helicopters, Black Hawks. These are people scattered all over Afghanistan. We want money for fuel only. Anyway, that's my story.
You know, that's.
I love America, but I hate the government.
You know, I don't view it as America. I don't view it as other countries. I view it as we're all one. And we have to all love each other. Exactly. And all our energy comes from the same spot. I don't care what belief you have. Exactly. Without your heart, without your God's energy in you, you turn to
Just
dirt.
Now I was collapsing, so I went to this gentleman, he's Cuban. I said, can I buy a gallon of water from you? He said, no, I don't have any water. So I said, okay, here's $2, you eat half of your sandwich. At least let me have a sandwich. So this gentleman, he was homeless too. I didn't have shoes on. I gave him $5. I said, that's all I have. He gave me the army hat, the veteran hat, and the shoes. These are very comfortable shoes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Say your name again and say goodbye to the world.
You can Google my name. I'm the top sergeant.
Say it one more time.
Monir, M-O-N-I-R. Last name is Rafiq. Romeo Alpha Foxtrot India Quincy. That's a medevac call. I used to be coming to Nellis Air Force Base. Forester General was standing saluting me and my companion, which was mostly Forester General in Afghanistan, the head of the Defense Intelligence Agency, equivalent to that. I like Michael Flynn.
Well, my friend, my heart is saluting you.
I salute you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your kindness.
Wake up, world. There's a ton of good people in this world that are being left behind, and that is not right.
That is not right.
All right,
In Vietnam War, we left a lot of people behind.
Absolutely.
In Cambodia and Laos, We left a lot of people behind. I don't wrap myself in American flag. I don't even tell people that I'm in diaspora.
Nobody cares anyway.
I did it for the love of the country. If I was able, I would go back and fight the fucking Taliban again. Because
Say goodbye.
Joe Biden sold my country to the Taliban and Taliban sold me to the Chinese.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, sayonara, adios. این خانه قشنگ است ولی خانه من نیست این عشقی رامیز ولی حب وطن نیست This country is beautiful but not my country anymore. This love has been giving but not the love of my country.
All right, I'm signing out for now.
Thank you, brother, for the service.
Hey, give me a hug. I love you, brother. Hey,
We'll get the children, meet them, because we believe that everybody should us to go.
there we go.
Anyway, thank you, brother, for
Hey,
the service.
and just realize I'm spending the rest of my life to wake up the world so that we pull together. You know what? That's not good enough for
The
me.
rich people come here to have fun.
Oh,
Security
yesterday I walked 18 miles on the strip, pulling a wagon full of ice water for the homeless out
I
there,
know
trying to get
somebody-
anybody to listen. Nobody listened.
Everybody listen because everybody here does. I hate it because
I started here for a reason. Guess why I started
Where are
here?
you from? What state?
From Oregon. I sold my home and now I'm on the road. And I started here because it's Sin City.
Yes, yes, yes. But I love it now.
Yeah. I'm glad you do.
Because everybody from the world comes here and they can meet and tell their story. I love America.
Well, I assure you.
The Puerto Rican guys, if you're not American,